Hey, Brian Barczyk here, and for those of you that don't know what Patreon is, it's basically a platform for people that support creators, whether they're musicians, video guys, whatever the case may be, and they support them with some sort of financial aid so that they can do all the things that they want to do. Now listen, I appreciate all that you guys do for me, and I'm not one of those guys that likes to beg for money. With that being said, hey, it costs a lot to do the things that I do, and in particular with this zoo next door, it is an enormous project. And at first I was going to try to do it as inexpensively as possible, but now it's kind of ballooned into a grand thing, and I really want to make something absolutely amazing. Now, I'm not here asking for your money. What I'm trying to do is create a community so that you guys can join and get benefits. There'll be a bunch of different tiers, and each tier of donation will get something in return for it. And I also want to build an awesome community where there'll be exclusive content on the Patreon page, like live streams and newsletters and all kinds of stuff, as well as all the awesome things that you'll receive as a reward for being in whatever tier you choose to do. Now, as you can see, the zoo is just getting started. We have a long way to go, and honestly, the project has ballooned to well over $100,000, but it's going to be completely worth it, and I will put up whatever money I have to because I'm trying to create a place where people are going to get excited about these animals, come in and really start to appreciate them the way that I sure do. Now, again, you guys support me in so many different ways, and I love you guys for it, and I certainly am not here begging for anything. What I'm trying to do is basically create a community, offer some awards so that you can help me achieve the dreams that I want to achieve. The more our community grows and the more income that we get from this Patreon, the more we're going to be able to expand out. I'm going to be totally honest with you. My goal is to go from the facility next door, which is a relatively small place, to something that's 35 or 40,000 square foot in the next couple years if this goes well. So this is just the kind of incubation for it. But again, it's going to cost a lot of money. And again, it's not like I wouldn't do this with my own money, because the fact is I'm going to be putting a ton of my own money into it. It's just that things will happen quicker if I have a little bit more financial backing. With that being said, I hope that you guys will support me because we are going to try to do amazing things. And speaking about amazing things, another thing that's going to cost me a bunch of money is we are going to relaunch SnakeBytesTV. I've been talking about the legends of reptiles. I want to do an In the News show and even a few other shows coming up. But unfortunately, that means I'm going to have to hire some production people. I'm going to have some studio time, and I'm going to have an editor, which is all kind of a costly thing. The truth is that particular channel probably won't even pay for itself, so it's going to be a negative thing, which is completely fine because I am completely passionate about it. Regardless, Patreon will hopefully be a great place for us, not only to help achieve dreams, and you can be a part of it, and I will continue to add all kinds of different opportunities like coupon codes to the newest merch and all kinds of stuff like that, but on top of that, you guys can be a part of it. I will definitely have exclusive Patreon visits to the zoo and so on like that, so it's going to be absolutely incredible. So again, I am not begging you for anything. If you find it in your heart, I'm going to put the link down here in the description. Please go over there, and if you feel like supporting me, please do. If you don't, that's completely fine. You're more than welcome to hang out with me and not give me one penny. I still appreciate you guys so much, so hopefully things will go great. I appreciate you guys. Go ahead and click the link in the description.